It's just another weekday morning, and all across Halton, boys and girls are eating nutritious food, provided to them through their Halton Food for Thought student nutrition program. See these happy children eating their healthy food? Their bellies are full, and they know that they can rely on this food being there for them every day.
Each weekday, Halton Food for Thought feeds nutritious foods to thousands of students in Halton schools. Through our breakfast, snack, basket, and voucher programs, we ensure that no student has to think about their growling stomach when they should be concentrating on learning.
But how does the healthy food get to all those students? What goes on behind the scenes to make it happen?
Who do you think makes all the snacks for you?
They do.
Oh yeah? And do you think it's easy?
No.
No? What do you think they have to do?
They have to make tons of them.
Yeah? Do you know how many?
It takes a long time to do.
It takes a long time. How many kids do you have in this school, do you know?
700, about 700. 600. 775.
Okay, that's a lot of kids, so they have a lot of work to do. While most of us are just waking up, Halton Food for Thought volunteers are busy washing, peeling, and chopping in order to get our kids fed. And what type of program do you have?
We have a snack program once a week and a basket program.
And what does the snack program entail?
We serve snacks to 750 students every Friday.
And how many volunteers does that take?
We have 15 volunteers in total.
How many students are you serving daily?
Approximately 70 to 80.
Wow.
5 days a week.
And so what time do you get here in the morning?
7:15, 7:30.
And how many days a week are you here?
5 days.
So you're putting in 5 days a week.
One of our regular volunteers unfortunately did too much gardening in this gorgeous weekend we just had and strained his shoulder and his arms. So it was wonderful. Yesterday I just, my first call I put out, got a volunteer to come in and cover for him. One of the other ladies who just comes in to prep says, oh, I can come in and do a little bit of work before she headed off to work too. So it's wonderful. I've got a great set of volunteers here.
Not only do our programs have parent volunteers, they also get help from outside of their school, from grandparents, neighbors, and community groups, such as the Rotary Club, the Optimists, and the Knights of Columbus, to mention a few. And many of our schools use the most obvious resource they have, their students. Madison, how many days a week do you volunteer here at the program?
5 days a week, 7:30 in the morning.
As long as there's not a real doctor here, I'm officially Dr. Smoothie.
Excellent.
Today, hold on. Today we've got a menu. It's our feature smoothie for the day.
Spring Splash. Very nice. So, how is it? It's good. And there's spinach in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought the kids didn't like vegetables. Yeah, it's good? Yeah? It makes it yummy? So where are all these meals and snacks being prepared? Do all of our schools have big, luxurious kitchens? Not exactly. Many of our schools share their space with the teachers, carving out a workspace in the staff room. An already busy photocopy room becomes a makeshift food station. And an unused girls' change room gets turned into a kitchen big enough to prepare breakfast in 5 days a week, all through the generosity of our local IKEA. But sharing space means keeping things clean, and our volunteers know a lot about cleaning. Not only do our volunteers prepare the food and serve it, they also have to clean up after themselves. And if you've seen the dishes you get dirty cooking at home, think about what happens after you make a meal for 100 kids or more. So now we've seen how the food is prepared, and all of the work that goes into cleaning up. But where does all the food come from? Who buys it? How does it get to the schools?
Julie, could you tell me about shopping for food for your program? So what's your typical routine?
Well, it's every Tuesday, because it's right after we do bowling. We hop over to Costco, and that's where we get most of our fruit. We can get the big bags for the apples and the bananas and the pineapple. They have grapes, and then Jody and I haul it into the car with everything else that we've bought, and then get to the school, and hopefully the janitor will open the door for us on the side, otherwise we got to come all the way around to the front, and then we load it up into the fridge.
Hi, I do lots of grocery shopping. Teresa and I do lots of grocery shopping for St. Anthony. I enjoy doing it with my kids, especially my youngest, he's 3. Usually we go into the superstore and we'll have carts full of melons or bananas, and we'll get to the cash, and as we're walking through the store, people are wondering what are we doing with all those melons, and they just stare at us. We get to the cash and people always ask us, what are you going to do with all these bananas? And I'll just turn and say, I make banana bread, and then look at me this look like, okay, but then I end up telling them that we do the healthy snack program at St. Anthony's, and they say, oh, they're so proud of us and they're excited that we're doing it for the kids.
Tell me about the Robert Bateman connection.
On Wednesdays, actually once a week, Robert Bateman Culinary School prepares snack. They often do fresh bread and fruit preparations, so I'm fortunate enough to be on a day where the school prepares, and we just have to portion it out for each class and distribute it around the school, which is lots of fun. It's great because I get to know the teachers, the school, where the classrooms are, and it's a great way to get to know the school that your child's attending firsthand.
Besides the local grocery store, Halton Food for Thought has many other ways to get food to our students. With the cooperation of local food vendors and distributors, our programs have a variety of shopping options available to them.
And where does the food come from?
Food for thought.
Food for Thought? Well, where?
Superstores.
At superstores, grocery stores, yeah.
Metro.
Yeah.
Metro.
How about those apples you're eating?
Metro.
Where do you think they came from?
Metro.
Metro?
Metro, probably.
No. You
Metro
want to know
came
something
from-
really cool about those apples? Is that they came from a farm not very far from here. So what do you think of that? So they didn't come from a grocery store. They came right from a farm. Is that pretty good?
The use of these local apples ties in beautifully with our Farm to School program. Farm to School encourages our nutrition programs to think local when buying fresh produce. We have also connected with farmers in our region in order to supply schools with fruits and vegetables right from the fields. As a part of the education component for Farm to School, this year we held our first ever Farm Fresh Friday at St. Gabriel's School in Burlington. Farmers came right to the school to speak to the students about where their food comes from. It was a rousing success. So why do they do it? All the shopping and cooking and organizing? The people who make these programs happen are volunteers. They make no money, but they believe in how important it is for students to have enough food to get them through their day. The work they do is more important than money can buy.
Good morning, my name is Reg Farnand, and I'm the principal of Tom Thompson Public School in Burlington. And this morning I've been asked to share a few of my thoughts with regards to the breakfast program we have at Tom Thompson. And basically for communities in need, as we are here at Tom Thompson, we've been very fortunate because kids can't learn if their bellies aren't full. And this program has really helped us improve in on-task behavior, an improvement in academics, and an improvement in kids coming to school on time and actually a little early so they can get a bite to eat on their way to class. So once again, thank you for all of your generous support of our program, and without it we couldn't have kids going to school with full bellies.
Welcome to the Change program. This is the Halton Food for Thought spot. We have an ideal kitchen facility. It took a bit of a stage for them to get used to having a breakfast program and using that to their benefit. So now we're at a point where the students are participating in the program. And again, formerly, a lot of these students, like I said, mentioned, but a good 80% of them probably didn't have really any breakfast option at home due to their own time management skills or the fact that it wasn't available.
Do you come to the breakfast program every morning?
No, only occasionally, because sometimes I sleep in and I don't have time to eat breakfast at home.
Yep. And so, would you eat breakfast if you didn't come here?
Probably would end up going hungry until lunch.
When a once empty cafeteria buzzes with students each and every morning, just from the addition of a few bagels and some fruit, our volunteers know their hard work is paid off.
So we've just started the breakfast program in February here, and it runs 2 days a week. We're already getting feedback from the staff that on those breakfast days the children are much more productive and more engaged. They get much more to the children at that time.
Okay, tell me about Healthy Snack.
Well, it's really healthy food that we give out, like vegetables and fruits.
And do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Really good. Zoe, are you eating carrots? Yeah. Do you like carrots? Yeah. Do you like vegetables? Yeah. Are they good?
Kids eating healthy food, that makes it all worthwhile. Our volunteers work hard to make it happen every day. And if you are sitting here today, we know that you support Halton Food for Thought in one way or another. With your time, your products, your financial contributions, and just your moral support, we thank you. Because as we know, it takes a village to raise our children, but it takes an army to feed them.